Long ago in the UK, we had a beautiful show where the host will investigate a bunch of people's poos and show them the food they ate throughout a week just to call them fat. And that beautiful show was You Are What You Eat. Generally, she would investigate people's poo. It was called feces analysis. She would go through people's poo and go, it stinks because you're fat. Whose poo doesn't smell? Except for Kim Jong-un, who doesn't actually poo, the great leader. It's like everyone else's poo stinks. Even a beautiful person's poo stink, I think. I don't know. If you're beautiful, let me know. Don't send it to me. I don't wanna know about your fucking disgusting ass. No one's poo smells nice. The show hosted by Gillian McKeith, and she was harsh, okay? That's why they replaced her. She was ridiculously harsh. I'm not even lying to you. Like, she would slander everyone on their fat. She's the most B-word person ever.
You should both be wearing signs that say hazardous waste.
Cellulite that you must be carrying around does not bear thinking about.
Like, she was fat shaming before fat shaming was a thing.
Diet bars. Obviously working.
She had a roast for everything. There are more. There are more. I should also say she was a nutritionist, but wasn't a medical doctor. She was just a nutritionist. She was just someone who was like, I believe it's healthier if you eat less. She didn't even look that healthy in my opinion. Now here's the thing. I'm not the one to judge about health. It just seemed like someone who's just picking on fat people. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I really did enjoy it. So, you know, we're gonna watch a bit more of that. My favorite part was the table of truth. She'll bring in a week's worth of food and then go, hey, look how disgusting you are. You're eating 1 week's worth of food, you fat shit. But like, no one's table would be small. Like, a week's worth of food is a lot's worth of food, you know what I mean? If it was me, if I was gonna go on the show, I'm not gonna lie, I would have planned it out better. I would have had tiramisu, wagyu steak, a real nice sushi, eating out. And then when she brought it, I would have been like, disgusting, right? And I can't eat what I want to eat. You forgot the cheesecake. She was replaced by Trisha, way more nicer, and no more feces analysis, so that's 2 pros they made the changes of. By the way, in reference to the poo analysis, I actually tried to find it online and I can't find any poo analysis. They literally scrubbed the shit clean, and don't mind the pun, but there's no analysis of poo online at all. She does still bring it up on her website, so like, she's still standing on business when it comes to poo thing, even though they got rid of it because it was ridiculous. Everyone's poo smells. Ghislaine from day one still stands on it. Like, her #1 business is #2. But let's look back at some of You Are What You Eat, and honestly, there's some great bits.
What this is, all this chocolate you see here, is over 3 months. Just 3 months.
Like, if I was Fiona, I would eat all of that chocolate. I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck about 5-second rule. I'll vacuum all of that.
Of having a much more severe reaction, anaphylactic shock, and possibly death.
I also do want to know if they did clean it fully, just to make sure Fiona doesn't end up eating any leftover chocolate, you know what I mean?
You read what's on the tombstone, please.
Don't think I can.
It says, rest in peace, death by chocolate.
And I get the symbolization of the whole grave if you eat it. But who has a grave in the back of their garden? That will ruin them. Like a pet is okay in the back garden, but your mom will be very weird when you're trying to resell the property. Like, now, I didn't get it at the beginning. I actually thought that guy was her son. No offense, Fiona. Less likely you'll be watching this. More likely you're just, you know, slim and sexy all over the world, exploring whatever the fuck you're doing. Or maybe you're still fat. I don't know. But I found that the guy was actually her partner. There are high chances that the partner is the one who's actually putting them into this program. Like, there's gonna be someone else on our show soon. Like, if my girlfriend was trying to lose weight and then she decides to go on national TV, I'll be like, no, don't do that. That's just a stupid idea. I want to just be there and going, this is terrible. You are really fat. This is not supportive. This is, you're shaming her nationally. What's gonna happen? But I don't think she lost weight. I can't find any information on her. And I'll be honest, if I ever appeared on something like this, why would I? But if I ever appeared on something like this, I promise you I would disappear. I would go to a faraway country that you've never ever heard of. I can't have a skinny ass woman coming up to me and being like, you're fat and you're disgusting and this is this and look at what you're eating. Like, I know, I don't need you to tell me as well. There were dudes as well. I feel like I would have been like this guy. Like, this guy's in his 40s and he's looking alright for his 40s. Like a van worker who eats in his van, eats snack food, orders out all the time, and he's looking alright. And by the way, it proves my previous point about being their couple. He doesn't care. Clearly, he didn't sign himself up. It was clearly the missus being like, look, this is going to help you out. National TV's going to see how fat you are.
Really bad thing to say, and I'll be totally honest with you now. I could fancy that now.
All we found out is the guy's a chill dude. And then at the end, she adds this.
You have only 1 heart. You'd really want 3 hearts to handle this. Your daughter is 12 years old. Do you want to see her grow up?
That Fair enough. When it comes to diets, threats do work better than motivation. But that's not a great way to handle diet. I'll burn your house down if I want to. If you keep eating those fucking burgers, fatty fat. Anyway, join me next week as we join a family who have an issue with eating cakes a lot.
I don't have it all in one go.
Here, you hold them. Get some exercise. So who eats them all then?
My husband.
Dad.
So how many packets of crisps a day does Martin eat?
5, 6.
Probably.
Because you're buying this stuff, Sandra.
He'd be mortified if these weren't here.
Well, they were not going to
Absolutely
be here because I'm
mortified.
confiscating them. They're coming with me.
By the way, I like this move. She tells the woman to hold the box, and then she takes the box from her. Like, that's a top tier alpha move.
What is this? It looks like vomit.
Did you eat that?
Who would want that?
Okay, that's just racist. That's curry. We all know that's curry. That's just racist. You can't call... I feel like that's racist. I know. I feel like that's racist, but that does look delicious too.
There's a few peas over there that came with fish and chips.
So that was you.
That was me.
Let's give them a clap, everybody, for introducing vegetables to the family.
Even the positive, she keeps taking the piss. She doesn't care about your health. She cares about psychologically fucking people up. She wants to tell the fat people, I am bigger than you. You're not bigger than me. I think deep down she was bullied. And if she wants revenge, I am actually proper up for it. I'm not gonna lie. It was very entertaining. I wouldn't do it, but it was very entertaining. Now, these lists were also great. They'll go through so many different foods they ate throughout the week. And sometimes it's very vague. They don't even say week. They just go, this is the foods she might eat. To be fair, in this count, she had...
with 8 cheese and ham sandwiches in one sitting for
8 ham and cheese sandwiches in a row. I like the fact that they actually specified that it was in a row. They want to make sure that you know that this woman's fat. You don't even know how big the ham and... It could have been like these small... You know those kind of like posh sandwich ham and cheese? I'll pop one up. Like those kind of small ones that you get in those boutique kind of little restaurants, cafe. They could have been those ham and cheese sandwiches. But no. Let's just make sure we know it's 8 in a row. Like, that's just my weekend. Honestly, it was a great show. And honestly, I remember watching through it and thinking to myself, why would they do it? Like, I was a kid and I was thinking, like, why the fuck would they do it? And don't worry about Jillian. She's actually doing well. She's actually got another show. She's still taunting fat people. And so she's doing all right. The new show's called You Are Fat and I Am Not. It's actually called Eat Yourself Sexy. She doesn't play with poo anymore, but she does actually still use other bodily fluids.
Hello. I had your saliva tested for stress hormones.
I feel like she's making like fat clones. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Where's your poo sample? Not move. Come back here.
No, get away from me, Jane. You're not getting my poo. You're not getting me on my poo.
I've got something for you. Come here. Oh, little devil. Well, I just have to post it to be special delivery, isn't it? Don't worry, poo or no poo, I will catch up with you.